Marcus Morris.
Okay. I don't have enough details. This is my thing. I don't. I know he got arrested for.
He was arrested Sunday at Fort Lauderdale Airport on fraud charges, denied
Okay.
bond on Tuesday.
Denied bond.
According to TMZ court documents, so we are placing obviously some context here. He allegedly got 115,000 from the MGM Grand Hotel and Casino via bad checks in May 2024 and never paid it back when the checks bounced. Then in June of 24, he did something similar at the Wynn Las Vegas, netting 150,000 through checks he apparently knew wouldn't cash.
So let me say this. As a guy that used to be a big time gambler at casinos, like 4 or 5 years ago, I actually had an addiction in gambling. I actually went up to the casino and signed myself that I would never gamble again. Not that they made me, I did it. Right? Like I did it.
So
I was a blackjack type of guy. And what happens with these markers, when you take a marker out from the casino, is basically you're getting a marker and you have 30 days to pay the marker back. If you don't pay the marker back, then it's labeled as quote unquote fraud or you writing a bad check. Because when you go and you take the line of credit, you know that basically what they're saying is you knew that you didn't have the funds. And they recently, over the last 10 years, that they could charge you criminally. Now, we'll say this. The casinos don't want to go that route with you unless they feel like you disrespected them. Disrespect meaning lack of communication, or you can call and say, you know what, hey, give me another 30 days and I'll pay the marker off, or give me 6 months and I'll pay the marker down until, or whatever. But if you ignore them, because
they don't come get you.
if you ignore them, they have a problem with you. Because I saw yesterday when he was actually in court, they released it yesterday or 2 days ago, and his lawyer, his attorney walked up, and his attorney said the wire has been sent. The judge still denied him bond. Like at that point, it was like, no, 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 no. The money, send the money, cool, but we're trying to make an example because for however amount of period we tried to contact Mr. Morris. We wanted not for this to get this far. And so that it did got this far, no, no, no. You're gonna sit down. And I mean literally his lawyer was like, well, your attorney, your honor, you have this, you could like, grant him bond or whatever. And they was like, no, we're gonna, cause he's in Florida and they're gonna extradite him to Las Vegas. So at this point, they're just being assholes on purpose because they felt disrespected. A lump sum wire, huh?
So he's paid back the money to the casinos.
The wire has been sent,
Okay,
but it now is up to
but yes, but so deny. Okay, so bail and bond. I'm not very familiar. So that basically means that when he's denied bail, he's denied bond. He can't go out. They're gonna send he's gonna go on a correctional facility plane back to Vegas, and then they're gonna set some sort of hearing or trial date, right?
Well,
And then, or is that
well,
like he's got to stay? Does he got to
no,
stay
no,
locked up the whole
no, but
time?
yes, until the prosecution say, you know what, we'll dismiss this warrant. We got the money. We feel good now. We feel like he's learned his lesson type stuff, and now we'll dismiss this warrant. You don't even have to go to a hearing. Now he has a bond. But this is bigger than just the payment. And it's not fraud. So like people's like, oh, he committed fraud. It's not fraud. Like it was worded that way, but this is what happens when you have a casino debt. Take it from someone that actually had a casino debt. Like I know, and I know what gambling could do for you. do to you. Like, bro, you go to them fucking casinos and you sit there and all of a sudden you're like, hey, let me get a line of credit for 20,000. They give you 20,000 and you smoke the shit. Then you say, bring me 30,000 more. And then you're sitting there, you're gambling all day, and next thing you know, you're 100 bands in the hole. And you walking out of there with the shit face. I'm telling you, I lived the shit. I'm telling you, it wasn't nothing the casino said. I said, I'm done. Fuck this shit. Where do I sign? I don't even want to gamble no more. Real talk.
I'm
Good
with
for
you.
you, Perk. Good for you. And thanks for sharing that, obviously. Here on
Yeah.
Road
It's
Trippin.
real
With all
life
of
though.
us.
It's real
Yeah.
life. People go through shit and shit happen. But when I saw it, I was like, oh shit, they denied him bond. That means he was being very, very fucking disrespectful
To
to
your point,
the
as
casino.
someone like you mentioned said went through it, his brother also, Markeith, had posted on Twitter a couple of days ago saying basically what you just said, Perk. The wording is crazy. Damn, for that amount of money, they'll embarrass you in an airport with your family. They got y'all thinking, bro did some fraud shit. They could have came to the crib for all that. When y'all hear the real story on this shit, man, all I can say is lesson learned. Bro
Yeah,
will tell you
because
all
you
sorts
don't.
of stuff.
Last thing, Allie, I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
You don't. Again, you don't go and write a check to the casino and tell them to hold it. That's just part of the terminology. Once you take out a line of credit, once they file criminal charges, they take it as if you wrote a bad check, but you really did.